Tillman will control things on top. You've got Culver in the game. Of course, he was a lottery pick a couple of years back. Derailed a little bit in his game. Jones, but he's solid. Doesn't make mistakes. He's done a nice job.
He's very good in the perimeter.
Russ.
Oh, didn't he?
Yep. On Tillman.
Now, it's going to be between who's guarding Jackson.
He's back in, and he goes up there and throws it in with the left hand. Jaren Jackson under 111, and win. You get 2 free tacos with a drink purchase from Jack in the Box the day after the game.
1 out of 2. It was
going to plummet a little bit, but to get it right back up takes some work.
Yeah, hard to get your percentage up.
Is on the floor. Dwight, Malik, Wayne Ellington, Westbrook, and Melo. Tillman fires away, and they've got the lead. It's a 13-4 Memphis run. Westbrook answers back with a triple of his own. Yes, sir.
The Lakers can do about 2 things. So one, with Jaren Jackson in the game, they're going through him. But when he's not in, they're going a lot of high screens, and they're just coming off and shooting perimeter shots or pitching to the court again with the game basically starting all over again.
Inbounds play in very deep to Culver, who got it around Wayne Ellington. Memphis, they're looking to run. The middleman, that's Contra, goes right around the defense of Ellington to lay it up and in. Time for the Lake Show. Driving is Tillman. Down went LeBron, no whistle. They've got it underneath, and Jackson scores. All the while, in double figures right now, and that is Desmond Bain with 10. LeBron sitting on 9 points, brings it into Ellington. Catch, shoot, score! Nothing but net for Wayne.
Wayne Ellington gets his second shot. This one for in hit.
For the Grizz in a bit. Of course, Adams was a longtime teammate of Russell's at OKC. LeBron down the middle, he goes again, attacks and lays it in with the left hand.
I tell you, he gets that shoulder into you. He still has the strength to be able to overpower you.
Really asserting himself. He's been on a nice little scoring binge lately. At least 30 points in 4 of the last 5 for Braun.
Wait, is he an illegal dribble?
Apparently not, as Culver scores.
He's not an illegal dribble. That's called discontinued.
Yeah, Frank is asking the exact same thing. This referee crew of Bernie Adams, Tom Washington, and Pat Frere said, nuh-uh, not this time. Again, there were 6 technicals in the game last night and an ejection. And Dallas was here to take on the Grizz. Jackson Jr. gets tripped up, but he's in the attacking zone, and they'll reorganize on top with Tillman. Work now to Jones. We're past the halfway mark of the second quarter from the FedEx Forum in Memphis. Bradley giving chase to Tyus Jones. 6 to shoot. All the way, no defense. Lakers very fortunate.
Defense at the end by LeBron.
Very much at the end. Now at the other side again, it's LeBron challenging, but this time the bucket is good.
He did a good job that time. Culver did of using that left hand.
Lakers just too sloppy. Way too sloppy. They've turned it over 12 times already. We've got 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Another look at that play where I thought it was the illegal dribble. He goes off the screen, and that's called illegal in my book. But I guess the officials work by a different book.
The old school term, a double dribble.
Carry more than anything.
Yeah,
keep it up that high.
Got 2 hands on it also.
I don't know if that right hand touched it.
I think it did.
Well, he did a double violation there.
Right. Down the middle, streaking is AB to score. Nice dive that time by Bradley.
Good movement without the basketball.
It started his last 18 games that he has played, Avery Bradley. Going to get a whistle on THT, I believe, away from the play. 45-42. Nobody's led by double digits tonight. Russ and Malik will check back in for the purple and gold.
You see, and this is affecting the minutes for LeBron that, as I figured they would do with him. He comes out, he doesn't want to come out, but they're making sure they don't overtaxing him.
Now, this is one example of he's not calling the shots. He's coming out. Jackson Jr. Adams offensive rebounder. Always been a good offensive rebounder. And it pays off with a basket.
I mean, he actually took the ball away from Anthony Davis on that play.
Yeah, you're talking about one of the stronger players in the league, Steven Adams. Russ finds Davis. Malik hasn't gotten untracked yet. Open is THT. You know he wants to drive. Malik run off by Adams, but then he drills a three.
Back to a 2-point deficit for the Lakers with 4 change to play.
Malik 12 for 21 coming into the game over the last 3 from downtown. Well, Bain got in. There's another offensive rebound. Are they going to tie him up? Yes, they are. THT ties up the big
As
fella.
soon as Adams brought the ball down to around his knee area, that's when he was in trouble, because THT was right there to tie him up as we get another look at Malik creating off the dribble for a sweet-looking jumper.
Again, the Lakers are without Ariza, without Nunn. And no Morant, no Clark, no Brooks.
The Lakers don't have this as a defense. Oh, there they go. I said they're on their defensive end. You got to treat this as a tip that you're just preventing them from getting an easy deuce.
If they get it, 11 to shoot. There was not a reset. You can see Adams with that hand in the air and does get it to Bain. So now only 8 to get into their action.
Well, Jaren Jackson doesn't need that long. He's going. Yeah, he's going. He takes a timeout. Lakers down by 4 again with 3:40.